Hi viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Intentional Parenting Series, episode 6 out of the 7-part series. If you've not watched episode 1 to 5, please pause this video, go back and watch the other episodes so that you understand where we're coming from. Okay, this is a major skill that every parent also needs to possess if you must deal effectively with your children in this 21st century and beyond. It's the skill of conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. When siblings are fighting, how do you resolve it? When they're having issues, how do you come in? When do you come in, and when are you not supposed to come in? When you are having a quarrel with your child, what are you supposed to do? How do you communicate your displeasure? And how are they also supposed to communicate with you? All these and many more is what we'll find out in this episode. This is where most parents miss it, because sometimes you try to shove it under the carpet and you just walk away from it as if nothing happened. Sometimes you bulldoze your way through, thinking that you just challenging them is what solves the problem. But well, I'm not sure any of these two have been working so far, and that's why we need to talk about it today. So we're going to be sharing certain practical ways by which you can resolve conflicts with your little ones at home. Successfully resolve conflict with your little ones at home. Conflict resolution is learned from our siblings' relationship. The way we grew up solving problems with our siblings, or the way our parents resolved conflict with us, is most likely the way we are also solving problems with our children or amidst themselves. So it's good for us to learn practical ways to resolve it, which will make us better parents than we already are. Tip number 1. Teach your children to communicate effectively. Let them be expressive. However, teach them not to be disrespectful. That they're expressive does not mean that they should disrespect you or they should disrespect somebody else when they are trying to get across their message. So teach your children how to communicate. And how do you teach them? You model it. I'm sure some of us must have seen that our children use certain words that we have used to them, and you're wondering, no, you're not supposed to use that, that's rude. Well, if you don't want them to use such words, then you should also not use such words to them. Number 2, teach your children to be assertive. Teach them to speak for themselves rather than waiting for you to fight their battles for them. So teach them to have a voice, and of course, this also comes when you model it. Okay? Allow them to be confident, but again, they have to be polite. That they're trying to express themselves does not mean they should go the other way. Okay? Tip number 3, teach your children to negotiate properly but not manipulate. So let them be able to pass across their message to their siblings or to pass across their message to you without manipulating you or making the sibling feel less than important. They should not wait for you to come to their age. They should be able to express themselves and then solve the problem in the best way that they know is possible. Do not step in at every point where siblings are fighting. It doesn't help. Rather, allow them, observe them from a distance, and allow them solve their problems by themselves. When you step in when you're not supposed to step in, most likely you will act as a judge. And it's going to turn out the wrong way by the time the children grow up, because they will come to realize that you were probably saving one person over the other or justifying somebody over the other. Sometimes they are fighting on the TV station. This person wants to watch this, that person wants to watch that, and you come in, no, don't you think he's a younger brother? You should allow him watch. Well, that's not the right way to do it. Rather, allow them, argue it back and forth, and reach a compromise by themselves. So let's learn to observe them from a distance rather than coming in. And when you see that it's getting out of hand, then you can step in to ask guiding questions. Questions like, what do you think you want us to do? Ask each party to share their opinions, and then they should resolve it. They should reach a compromise. Furthermore, teach them to apologize. So when you're also wrong, learn to apologize to your children. Let them show empathy. Also model this to them. When you show empathy, when you make wise compromises, when you apologize willingly when you're wrong, they learn this and they also pass it on when they have issues with their siblings. I hope this helps. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.